makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? We are going to be talking about all of the new indie makeup releases that have been sneak peeked and launched recently. There's been so many beautiful things I am very tempted to buy. I did already purchase one thing we're going to be talking about today, so I'm excited to share that with y'all because it looks beautiful. I will let you know there is a thunderstorm happening right now, but the show must go on. So if you hear that in the background, hopefully it's not too distracting. Actually, sometimes you guys have in the past said that you enjoyed that in the background. So if you did, this video was for you. And also, if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Amy. I love makeup. I love indie brands. I love supporting small business. I honestly kind of have a little bit of everything when it comes to makeup on my channel. So if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy the vibes, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now let's go ahead and jump on into all of the new releases. Okay, so let's start off with this collection. This is the full fantasy collection from Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee Los Angeles. And honestly, as soon as I saw the eyeshadow palette in this collection, I was like, that's actually so beautiful. I love the Lunar Beauty formula. I've never tried anything from Laura Lee Los Angeles, so I can't speak to that. But I just thought that it looked really, really stunning. And I'm not gonna lie, I had my alarm set for the launch and then I added it into my cart. And then I was like looking at it and I was like, I don't know. Like, I think it's pretty, but I don't feel like I must own this. I must review this kind of feelings. So I ended up like talking myself out of it. And also I couldn't find any codes that worked for the collection. And I love to save a little bit of money. So I just ended up like kind of just letting my cart sit, and I will just sit back and watch other people and see what they think about this palette. I mean, it looks pretty. It really, really does. I like the greens, I like the purples, I like the neutrals that are happening here. But for some reason, it just didn't give me that like the push that I needed to hit checkout. I would love to know what you guys think about that palette. The collection as a whole is cute, but the blush palette, it was pretty affordable. I knew that I would probably only use 2 or 3 shades in that palette, so it wasn't worth it to me. There were some lipsticks, but overall, the eyeshadow palette is what really caught my attention. I mean, that's pretty much true always. It's always the eyeshadow palette that gets me the most, but I did decide to pass on it. And then next we have a release from Haus Labs. Are they independently owned? I don't know. So I do have some mainstream releases to throw in at the end, but I kind of screenshotted it all together and I don't have it like categorized on my phone, but we'll just talk about this really quick. I have not seen a single product from Haus Labs that I've been like, yes, I need it, beautiful. But this blush, this is their blush in the shade Lavender Blonde. It says it's a light pinky purple. It's so cute. It's also $38, so I don't know that I would end up purchasing it, especially just to like buy just one product. But I will say it's the first thing from the brand that like just grabbed my attention and I was like, yeah, that's really cute. Which honestly is a pattern for this video because we have a lot of blushes to talk about. I'm just like obsessed with blush right now. So let's see, from another indie brand, we also have the new Majestic Kingdom palette from Nomad Cosmetics, and I thought this was really cute. I have seen some people comparing this to the Natasha Denona Yucca palette. Someone told me I was pronouncing it wrong, so I'm trying better. But there are a lot of similarities with like the neutrals and the grungy greens that are happening. I don't know that the shimmers in here look quite as like sparkly as the Natasha Denona ones. It's really pretty. But again, it wasn't enough that I was like, oh, I need to purchase that, say no more. Like, I was just like, oh, it's beautiful. And I kind of kept it moving. Whereas I don't know if it's just the packaging of the Yucca palette, but when I saw that one, I was like, I just like clicked the link and I was like straight to purchase. Don't stop and go, don't collect $200. Ooh, another one that I thought was really pretty. And I am still tempted to purchase this. This is the new Linda Hallberg eyeshadow palette. I think it's called the Aim Higher palette. And I just thought this was a really cute, cool tone palette. You've got like a little pop of yellow in there, and then it's just mostly like grays and silvers, and I just thought it was really, really pretty. I honestly still might pick this up. I just debated on it because I did a little Instagram story and I was like, would you guys like to see me review this? And the responses were kind of like, nah, like some people said yes, but like not everyone was interested. Like it wasn't like, yes, please review this kind of vibes. So that's why I decided to wait it out, but it's so pretty. I might end up getting it anyways. So something that I am super excited about, because I did end up purchasing, would be these two new cloud paints from Glossier. I have not tried any cloud paints. I've only tried a few things from Glossier, and it was years ago, but I've heard really good things. I've heard people say it's like the best product that they make, and both of these shades just like grabbed my heart, and I was like, I need to buy these and try them, and I will definitely do a video when I get them, so stay tuned for that. But this is the shade Wisp, which is a soft lilac, and then Soar, which is a bright warm pink, and like the swatches of these, and just they look so pretty. I love the tones. I'm excited to try a new formula because like I said, I've heard such good things, and they actually do have a bundle deal. These are normally $20 each, but if you get two different shades, you get them for $33. And then you can also use a coupon code on top of that, which like basically took care of shipping. So it wasn't even that much. I think I paid like $16 a blush or something like that, but very, very excited to try them, especially I think Wisp the most, because I don't have any cream blushes that are purple, and I just feel like that could be like my summer go-to. We don't know, but it looks really, really good. There's also a new palette from Cosmic Brushes, which I have not personally tried them, but I have heard other people raving about them, and they do have some really beautiful looking eyeshadow palettes. I feel like if I had been more active when some of their other eyeshadow palettes came out, I probably would have purchased them, but they kind of like slipped past my radar. But this palette, this is the Delicious Delights palette, and it says that it is launching June 23rd. This looks stunning. The packaging is super, super cute. The inside, it's like this really fun pastel palette. It is very colorful, which, you know, is not what I've been going for recently, but it just looks so pretty, and I'm kind of like, I have that itch to try a new indie brand. And it says it's gonna be 25 pounds, which is not that bad. I'm not sure how much shipping is, but it looks so cute. And you guys, look at these swatches. They did say that these were built up a little bit, but they are so, so stunning. I can't even handle it. Like, they are beautiful. So I think I might end up purchasing this palette. Next, we have a new palette from Sydney Grace and Glitzy Fritzy. This is a collaboration. I'm actually not familiar with the collaborators, so I'll need to check them out. But this palette is super pretty. It's kind of like a mixture of some neutrals and some really soft, springy colors. Another one I'm tempted to buy. I'm like, I like it, and I know I love Sydney Grace's formula, but I also just don't feel like that like need to run and purchase it right away. Their formula is just so good. Their mattes are so blendable that it's hard to say no to their palettes, regardless of what the color story is. We also have a new product from Danessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin Soothing Serum Skin Tint Foundation with peptides and ceramides. Oops, got my alarm going off. It says it's hydrating, smoothing, skincare infused skin tint. And this does look nice. Like, this looks right up my alley. But I will say that I purchased the Yummy Skin foundation, and I don't like it at all. Like, I feel like it's the worst foundation I've tried in like the longest time. It's just like thick and goopy, and well, I also got the wrong shade. Like, it was way too light, and it just looked so bad. And even like mixing in with other things, I haven't found a way to make it work perfectly for me yet. This does seem a lot more like me. Okay, I'm undecided. And then Auric actually released their Glow Lust in a travel size container, which is amazing because I love their Glow Lust. I have Morganite right here. Like, I am literally using this all the time. This is actually the old shade of Morganite, and I've been wanting to buy the new shade of Morganite forever, but I couldn't justify it because how many of these do you need? I already have 3 of them. So seeing that they have the travel size, I feel like I will definitely purchase that in the future because it's going to be easier to travel with and you don't have to worry about the glass breaking, which is something that I always worry about. And I just thought this was super nice. And it's also, you know, it's less product, but it's more affordable to try. If you have not tried the Glow Lust, I personally think they are amazing. So I'm excited about that release. I mean, it's not like anything like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that kind of thing, but it's still like, oh, that's nice. Like I could definitely see purchasing that. So I think that is all of the indie releases that we had to talk about. So really quick, let me just throw in a few mainstream things that caught my attention because there has been some things. We have a lot of color correctors coming out, I've noticed, which is kind of funny because I was like, oh, I really want to get the Natasha Denona color corrector. And then I saw this came out and there's another one we're going to talk about in a second. And I'm just like a little overwhelmed, like talking myself down. How many color correctors does one person actually need? Especially because I have the Becca Smashbox color corrector and this takes so long to go through. Like I've been using this for months on end and it's the only color corrector I've been using and there's like barely any dip in it at all. So I'm like trying to keep that in mind as I look at these new releases. So we have the new e.l.f. Putty Primer color correcting eye brightener, and I am tempted to pick this up, especially because it is so affordable. The lightest one looks very similar to the shade of the Becca Fair one that I have. It's Fair Light, and I'm kind of curious to compare them because that one is only $6. I did go on the website to purchase it, but then you had to like sign up and my internet was being funky and it didn't want to let me sign in or like make an account, so I ended up not purchasing it. But I do want it. Especially, like I said, especially for comparison's sake because it is extremely affordable. And then we also have a new faux filter color corrector from Huda Beauty. This one, I don't know, it's just the packaging is cute. It looks creamy. I like the idea of just being able to swipe it on versus like having to like dip your fingers into a pot. The thunder is crazy right now. It is raining super hard. I actually took a break. I don't know if you guys noticed it in the editing. Hopefully not. And I took my dog out and played ball for a few minutes because it's supposed to rain the rest of the night today. I wanted to make sure she got some energy out because she has a lot of it. Anyways, again, intrigued, but I don't know that I need this. We have a new release from Wet n Wild. This is the Alice in Wonderland collection. Oh my God, this Cheshire Cat mirror. I'm not saying I'm gonna go out of my way and search for it, but if I see it, it will be mine. That's all I know. I did want to mention this release, the new Dior blushes, because I got a few questions asking if I was gonna try them, if I was gonna review them, and I didn't really feel any urge to try these out. So these are the new shades of the Backstage Rosy Glow blush, and I already have the pink shade. I really love it. I think that it's beautiful, but mostly I love it for its color. The formula is not anything like necessarily to write home about. When I saw they were releasing more shades, I was excited because I feel like now there is a shade for everyone, but I already feel like I have my perfect shade. The other one that I do like is Cherry, that like pinky red watermelon shade. I think Morgan Turner swatched that and I was like, ooh, that is really pretty. We have some new blushes from Makeup by Mario. These are the Soft Pop Plumping Blush. It says it's a weightless sheer cream blush that's made with hyaluronic acid to hydrate and plump skin with a dewy finish. That sounds so beautiful. The 2 pink shades, like the one that's like shown biggest in this picture and the one that's like when it's smaller above it, if you know what I'm saying. I think both of those look really pretty. I could see probably picking up the one that's biggest in this collage. I really like it. But again, like maybe in the future, if I'm doing like a Sephora order and there's a VIB sale, then maybe I'll end up picking it up to try it out. But I'm okay right now. I'm okay admiring it from afar. Ooh, but something that is actively sitting in my cart at Ulta that I'm like trying to convince myself I do not need is this blush from NARS. This is the Afterglow Liquid Blush. So the shade that I'm obsessed with is Wanderlust. It is that soft lilac-y shade. It looks so pretty. and I don't know, I'm just about it. The packaging looks really nice, but the reason why I'm gonna hold off from purchasing this for right now is because I literally just bought the one from Glossier, which is a cream purple blush. I don't even know how I'm gonna feel about it on my cheeks. Like, I think I'm gonna love it. I think I am. The NARS one is kind of on the back burner. I feel like if I had seen the NARS one first, I might have ended up purchasing that, but by the time that I saw that one and I saw how pretty it was, I already had purchased something else very, very similar. So I didn't need both. I actually have one more indie sneak peek that I forgot to mention. This is from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. So it's not that much. I can't really tell you very much at all, but they did change their logo to this, and every single time they change their logo, it kind of goes along with whatever collection they're going to release. And this is like cute pastel roses, and I'm like, are they gonna give us like the rosy girly palette of our dreams? I don't know. I am so excited. I love Blend Bunny's formula. I love their aesthetic. I love the way they organize their palettes. Like, I have nothing but good things to say. So every time I see that they're gearing up for another launch, I'm like, yes, I am here for it. That is all of the releases I had to talk about. I'll scoot back over to the middle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been so long since I did a new indie makeup releases video, but I really, really want to get back into the swing of things, and it just felt right to film today. Also, if you're curious what's on my face, I have the Yucca palette from Natasha Denona, and I am still working on a multiple looks video, so hopefully that'll be coming at some point this week. I have some ColourPop, Staycation, and Cold One on my cheeks, which is such a cute little combo. And then for my lips, I'm wearing BK Beauty Grace. I'm very bad at remembering to tell you guys, so I thought I would just throw it in since it's already on my mind right now. That is everything. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.